Hey guys, welcome back to Shredcraft RC. I'm Cam, and this is part 2 of the WPL D12 RC drift build. This is the budget part where it's all stock parts minus the wheels and some of the electronics. Stock wheels, these are Tamiya M chassis wheels with Tamiya drift tires. The paint is still kind of curing, so it's not it didn't turn out perfect, but you know, it looks good enough for one of these K trucks. And yeah, I think maybe we'll try to get some clips of it drifting, and then I will take it to scale science and see if it can keep up on the track with some of the other cars. I do like how the color turned out on this. It looks really cool. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have a WPL D12 drift build, anything that mods or stuff you've done. I've always liked to hear what other people have done. Let's turn this thing around and see some of the other angles. So the exhaust is there. The interior, oops, there goes my light. Interior, I painted the seats red and then did some silver details there. The wheels I painted gold with a clear coat and then put flake in the clear over a black base, and then just kind of did a few of the accent pieces in the same color. But yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. Can't wait to slide it. It was super fun driving it just as the chassis in the last video. Let me know what you guys think. Here, I'll try to get the light back on it. You can kind of see there I f***ed up because I messed up. I was gonna put do stock body before the body kit, so I lowered it and cut the body. I think I was gonna run a wide offset wheel, but kind of liking the tucked look on this so far. Yeah, no stickers yet, but maybe a livery. We'll see. Kind of like the clean tire hauler look. So also in this video, we'll have some metal upgrades going on it just so we can keep progressing with the build. But I have the metal rear axle and metal drive shaft that I was talking about in the last video, along with the front steering arms. So the front steering arms will help some of that friction I was showing you with the stock plastic parts. From what I hear, it's a little finicky, but once you get it dialed in, it's a lot smoother than the plastic arms. So I'm going to get those put on along with the rear axle and an extra leaf spring just to kind of support it, because I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty bouncy. The front mono feels good. It definitely leans and rocks the car a little bit, but I think the stance looks pretty good. And yeah, it's just a fun budget RC drift car. So go ahead and get it stripped down and get it ready for some parts, and then catch you guys on the next clip. Cool. Peace. Back here with the WPL D12, and I got some of those metal parts installed. I got the rear axle in here, and then playing around, I flipped the off-road WPL truss brace for a 4-link in the thinking that I'd be able to get a shock mount on here, and that's something I haven't worked out. And then I added an additional leaf spring to stiffen it up, and then up front I did the lower arm in the hubs, so it has the metal hubs and metal lower arm. And then I ended up leaving the stock top arm because I was able to get more camber with that, and I have the monoshock set up for this, so it's simple thinking. So I haven't put the body on with these because the rear is definitely lower and the fronts I can adjust with the shock depending on how high I want it. Right now, I mean, it feels fairly firm compared to my track car, so I'll get the body mounted up and then we can see what it looks like and maybe take it for a rip. So be right back. So all buttoned back up, all the wheels spin, it runs, it drives. It's got a little angle, a little caster, a little negative camber. Not a lot of travel in the rear. Not a lot of travel in the front, but just enough to work. So I think the next plan of action is take this thing down to scale science and see if it will rip on the track. So we'll see if any of those clips will be included here, and yeah, stay tuned to the next episode. We got some fun stuff coming with the mini RDX build, and getting this thing maybe decorated with a livery, maybe something else, maybe something custom. I still got to clean up all these little edges that have rubbing compound still in them, so it's an ever-going process, but I really like how this thing's turned out so far. It looks pretty sweet, so can definitely recommend the WPL D12 for a budget-friendly RC drift car. It's fun, it's a blast, simple mods, they're fun to work on, nothing too special, so if you break anything, it's cheap to find parts, and yeah, good entry-level point. So having fun with this thing. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more, hit the thumbs up if you like what you see, and stay tuned to the next video. I'll catch you on the next one.